folks. Welcome to OVW Overdrive, the show that always kicks attitude. I am your host and broadcast weight champion, Bryan Kennison. With me, as always, Dancing Stevie J, King of the Fanny Packs, and Casanova of the Home Medical Goods Store, Steven Johnson.
Gould's? You talking about Gould's Medical Services?
Yeah, man. Picking up some old ladies.
I ruined that place.
He does, and
I got a great deal on
walkers. To him
walkers
about it regularly. Anyway, guys, we have a great show for you today. Overdrive is packed full of action, packed full of surprises, packed full of Steve and I. You got nothing. You're just gonna
pack full. I didn't pack full of Steve and I. No, it's gonna be minimal. Brian and I, maximum action, and we're gonna start that maximum action off with Atiba versus the former Rush Division champion William Lutz.
I feel like we could pack us in there if we tried.
I don't think we need to be a part of any of that. Just leave it alone. Stop it.
I'm packing it.
The Rocky Mountain Dragon from Rocky Mountain Pro. He's trained in multiple martial arts here.
Referee Daniel Spencer's just trying to get Lutz out of his coat at this point. All right, off and running. Here we go with some hot action on Overdrive.
Lutz, now the former Rush Division champion. He lost in that 7-man match at the Nightmare Rumble and did not get pinned, though. We ought to mention that. He did not get pinned in that match.
At the end of the day, though, Isaiah still your new Rush Division champion.
I've got to question Lutz's sanity. Well, we always question Lutz's sanity.
I've never questioned Lutz's sanity. He's nuts.
Nice take over there, but he was the one who said, give me 6 guys, give me 7 guys, and he got it.
And look what happened.
And he lost the Rush Division title, but that's all part of his mentality. And we'll see it here today against Atiba, his unorthodox just mentality. What else can you say?
You never know what you're going to get with Lutz. Lutz is always full of surprises, that's for sure. So Atiba does have his work cut out for him, but trust me when I say Atiba is going to be your winner. You just watch.
Well, we will see. And Atiba.
Look at Lutz. Look. How do you prepare for somebody like that?
Look, and he continues.
What?
It's like a cat in a room full of rocking chairs, but he is the rocking chair and the cat.
What was that?
Here we go. Drop it down.
Look at this.
Beautiful.
Oh! Wait a minute. Atiba misses. Oh, wow.
Neckbreaker attempt there by Lutz. I don't think he got all of it, but he's going to go for the pin, and, well, he almost kept him down.
This Lutz is so unorthodox. It's like, how do you mentally prepare? You can physically prepare for somebody like Lutz.
Look at this.
But how do you prepare for that? What is that?
It is a tribute to the late Brody Lee, the Gator Roll. The crowd appreciates that as well. They understand.
Atiba drops down behind.
Oh! Look at this shot.
There he goes, in control now. Look out, here comes Atiba. Oh! Look at that! 1, 2, just a 2 count.
I asked Atiba earlier, which of the martial arts is he most proficient in? He said, I'm a jack of all trades, a master of none, and I want to learn them all.
Lutz into the turnbuckle, comes out, high cross body onto Atiba, down for the count. Just a 1 count.
Oh, Atiba back into the corner. William Lutz firing him off here.
Atiba to the top rope here. Look, high cross body. Goes all the way over the top.
Cover, though.
Get in and pin him. Seal the deal. 2 count. Kicks out at 2.
These guys just back and forth, just big offense. And it is kind of a matter of which one is going to hit that one move that can keep his opponent down for 3 seconds.
Those big kicks from Atiba, though.
That could be it there.
Those will take the wind and the sails right out of you. 2 count. Lutz with the shoulder up at 2. You got to hand it to Atiba. He's impressive in the ring.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he has got a ton of potential.
Oh!
Of course, William Lutz, I've talked about it forever. Since before he was Rush Division. Oh, look at that knee. Since before he was Rush Division champion, I told you he was going to be a big star. And there he won the title. Now it's his job to get it back.
Well, he's got a set of tools in the toolbox, too. Unfortunately, his toolbox is half empty sometimes.
Look at this.
Oh!
We've seen him walk those ropes before, and of course at the Nightmare Rumble, man, he just went into all of his opponents.
I'll give it to Lutz. You know, look,
Look at this way. Here
talk
he goes.
about a daredevil. Look out!
Rolling senton.
Lord have mercy, look
Right
at that.
off the apron.
I'll give it to Lutz.
Oh, here he comes. Look out.
Look
Look
he's
out.
got that.
My goodness.
Back into the ring, Atiba goes now. I got to give it to Lutz. You know, he's a high flyer. He's in and out of the ring. He's all over the place. You never know where he's coming from. And you never know what he's thinking. I don't think he knows what he's thinking.
No, we don't. Look at that. He said,
What is happening with...
little Three Stooges action there.
I'm telling you, this Lutz, man,
Oh, here it is.
unorthodox.
Wait a minute.
Look
It's
out.
that straight jacket DDT.
Oh, right down on the top of his head now. 2 count. That's it. Okay, so I might...
And your winner, William Lutz.
Yeah, I think William Lutz is a little off here. What is... I've never seen that move before, but you know what? We see something new every time we see William Lutz.
I want to know who's been giving Lutz sugar in the back before he comes out here. He's not supposed to, all of this energy. Where does this come from? This guy's nuts.
But William Lutz, obviously not deterred by that loss for the Rush Division Championship. He's looking for Isaiah. He wants that belt back. Or he just wants to, well, do this again.
Spin around in the ring like a weirdo. Your winner, there's William Lutz on Overdrive. Good Lord, they don't pay me enough for this.
OVW is getting bigger and better in the year 2021, and we want you to be a part of it. That's right, fans, come on back to see our weekly TV taping Tuesday nights at the legendary Davis Arena, 4400 Shepherdsville Road. Limited capacity and masks are required, but get your tickets in advance. OVWrestling.com. You don't want to miss out on the weekly live TV at the Davis Arena. And if you can't be there live with us on Tuesday nights, make sure you're following us on all our different platforms, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Follow us there. Check us out on all the different streaming platforms. We're on all over the world. And keep up with us and keep that chatter going. Let everybody know OVW is going to be bigger than it's ever been in the year 2021. You've heard some news stories coming out, and we're really excited about what is to come. Keep it here. OVW, as always, the future is now. Our number one priority in life is the protection of our loved ones and ourselves. We at Comprehensive Health and Wellness are here to help. During these challenging and uncertain times, Comprehensive Health and Wellness can supply you with the personal protection equipment you need for you and your loved ones to feel more secure. Go to chw.care or call 800-963-7066 to get yours today. That's chw.care or 800-963-7066. Have you ever had the dream of being a part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment? Take action and make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, Ohio Valley Wrestling, the birthplace of legends such as John Cena, Batista, Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes, The Miz, and many, many more. Will you be the next name to be added to that impressive list? Go to ASWA Live now for more information. Learn the right way.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to OVW Overdrive. We had a big win, and he needed it by the former Rush Division champion, William Lutz. The caveman picked it up.
Hopefully that win can get Lutz right back in the title contention. I was really proud of him as Rush Division champion, and hopefully he doesn't stay out of that running for long. But speaking of running, Steve, I'm feeling like we should be running out of here because here in a little bit we're going to have a sit-down interview with Lilith Grimm, who absolutely terrifies me. Okay, that's not creepy at all.
Who didn't pay the power bill? Whose responsibility is that?
That's okay. Okay, yeah, so Lilith Grimm's going to be a sit-down interview later. But first, we got some action with Lilith Grimm facing off against Hollywood Hayley J, the new #1 contender for the OVW Women's Championship. That's sulfur. That's sulfur. Why do things get so weird on the show when we have weird guests on?
No, that might be me. I had hard-boiled eggs for lunch.
I'm going to vomit. Let's go ringside. Hollywood Hayley J versus Lilith Grimm. This is your fault.
Yeah.
Like to run into it here where we are sitting next to the ringside.
No, thank you.
Is one scary individual, and Don't let her hear me say that, please.
Yeah, keep your voice down for goodness sake. Something tells me that Hollywood might have bitten off a little bit more than she could chew tonight against Lilith Grimm here.
I wonder if Hollywood Hayley J has seen anything like Lilith Grimm in the ghettos and the bougettos where she hangs out.
Well, to say that there is a noticeable size difference would be an understatement at this point. But
absolutely.
Obviously, Lilith Grimm. Whew.
Look at the eyes. Look at the intensity of Lilith Grimm. Hollywood Hayley J.
Oh,
my God.
And there you go, right off the bat. Noticeable size difference. Shoots her halfway across the ring here.
Yeah, you're not going to see a power matchup with Hollywood Hayley J, and she's probably glad she's got Luscious Lawrence in the corner here tonight. I'll tell you that much.
Look at this. Oh, sends her over though.
Nice head scissors again. Not matching the power, but going for the speed.
Drop toe hold takes her down. Hollywood's going to have to outsmart her here.
Yeah, without a doubt, and that's what she's been doing lately.
She's going to have to bob and weave and use those street smarts.
Street smarts, exactly. Look at that.
Almost sent her on top of the referee here.
Didn't even get a 1 count there, and Lilith Grimm back on her feet.
Luscious
Lawrence, yeah, we're watching Luscious. We see.
Look at that. Big sidewalk slam takes her down to the canvas.
I wonder if Luscious saw that.
In for the cover, just a 1 count though. Hollywood kicks out.
Now, Hollywood Hayley J already the #1 contender for Maserati's Women's Championship, and you know Lilith Grimm wants to be in contention as well.
That's going to be an interesting match. What a matchup that would be, Maserati and Hollywood. Goodness gracious. She's got to make it through Lilith Grimm first, though, Eric.
She does.
And she is not doing too well with it right now.
He says, help me to Luscious Lawrence, and I don't think anybody can help her against this demon right now.
Oh, man, just tossing her around.
I think Hell is going to win over the Ghetto in this match. I think.
Well, doesn't it usually, though?
So far, it is working. Well, it depends on what ghetto you go to. Some of them are Hell, you know.
Yeah, well, you can be as bougie as you want to be, but when you come through the nether regions, I think that's going to win out over time. Look at that! Oh my
look at that.
God! Big forearm right to the face.
You're not going to trade forearms back and forth like that, obviously.
Lilith Grimm now into the front face lock. Has her up in the air. Look at this now.
Look at the
way
power.
Up. Just holding her there. Oh, and a big suplex takes her down.
All of the blood rushing to the head. Then when she comes down, it's
Look how creepy this.
God. Wow. Yeah. Okay. All right.
That's a face only a mother could love.
A mother?
or I think she was hatched, though. I don't even know how that works.
I don't know.
Look at this.
Oh, wait, look,
what do you call that? A hellacious crab?
I would call it a Boston crab, but I don't think she's from anywhere close to Boston.
Something tells me she's never been to Boston. Hollywood Hayley J has her made her way to the ropes now.
But look, clean break. Imagine that, a demon with a clean break.
And one has to
look at that face.
One has to consider.
Clean break from the unclean.
Luscious Lawrence here on the outside. He could always come into play. You got to keep an eye on him on the outside. Lilith Grimm has her now. Look out.
She's just got her trapped.
Oh, right down to the canvas.
Nothing fancy about that at all.
Nothing fancy at all. Look out now. 1, 2. Wait a minute.
What is Luscious Lawrence doing? He's got the ankle.
Pulls the referee to the outside.
Whoa. Soccer rocks in the ring. Look. Oh, no.
What are you talking about?
You saw it. Come on.
That was a powerful right hand right there. That's what that was. Regardless, she gets the win.
Hollywood Hayley J.
That is the second time in a row she has used that soccer rocks. She used it to beat Jocelyn Navarro, used it now to beat Lilith Grimm. You gotta think Maserati is looking on, knowing that she's got a world title match for the Women's Championship coming soon.
All I can, well, one man's soccer rocks is another man's powerful fist, Eric. That's all I can tell you. I don't know what you're talking about.
She found a way to beat the demon.
At the end of the day, though, she got the job done, and that's all that matters. Hollywood Hayley J is your winner on Overdrive.
What? Bang for your butt? Oh, so do I. And OVWWrestlingNetwork.com. It's only $4.99 a month. In between excitement, me too. OVWWrestlingNetwork.com is only $4.99 a month. You get that incredible value. She cost me $17 million and I loved it. Want a real value? OVWWrestlingNetwork.com. It's only $4.99. That's a price so low. Well, it's insane.
I didn't know some Medicare Advantage plans may pay for dental visits. Did you?
I didn't know some Medicare Advantage plans may pay for transportation to my doctor. Did you?
I didn't know some Medicare Advantage plans may pay to have my prescriptions delivered directly to my home. Did you?
These and more are important benefits some Medicare Advantage plans may give you. So if you're eligible for Medicare, call us right now because you could enroll in a plan with some amazing additional benefits. Call now.
Folks, welcome back to OVW Overdrive. Now, earlier this week on OVW television, things got tense. We keep a little loose here, but wow, it was tense. It was tighter than a cat in a room full of rocking chairs this past week. We saw the LOB taking business all around the locker room, starting with Mr. Spectacular, Jesse Goddard.
I warned you, pretty boy. I told you we were coming for you. I told you that if you stuck your nose in the LOB's business, you were gonna have a problem. So consider this professional courtesy. It's not an if, it's a when, Jess. We're coming for you. We're coming for you!
There you have it. The LOB clearly not happy with the actions of Jesse Goddard for the past few weeks. You know, possibly screwing Isaiah out of an opportunity in the Nightmare Rumble. And then Tony Gunn helps Jesse Goddard retain over Omar Amir, which LOB took as an insult because they tried to help Omar Amir win that match. LOB not in a good mood, and Jesse Goddard isn't the only person that knows that, Steve. Yeah, later on, the LOB went and saw Tony Gunn as well because he did some things that Josh Ashcraft wasn't a huge fan of.
Second, to let you know, we already saw your boy Jesse. And I want to tell you the same thing that we told him. It's not an if, it's a when, Gunn. You stuck your nose into the wrong business. I hope you got eyes in the back of your head because we're coming for you. Let's go.
All right, so Tony Gunn says that he doesn't have time for this crap, but he really needs to put it together and keep his head on a swivel because the LOB will come from all corners. Watch out, shotgun Tony Gunn.
That's right, Tony Gunn. You better have some eyes in the back of your head, but it'd be a miracle if you did. But speaking of miracles, we had a brand new talk show debut on OVW television, The Good Word with Reverend Ronnie Roberts, and his first guest, Dustin Jackson. I don't think these cities are going to hold any congregation anytime soon, though. Check it out.
Brought you out here because when I first came to OVW, you stood out. I said, who is this young man here? You're fighting for the heavyweight title. You were clawing. You clawed your way all the way to the top. And then you fell down, as that gentleman just said. Could you tell us about you coming up short for the top title here at OVW?
You know, I did fail coming up for that championship.
Listen to this man. This man admits he is an absolute and complete failure. Hey, man, it takes a big man to admit that you're a scumbag. And you found yourself a partner. You and Ryan Howe fought, and you clawed, and you scraped, and you made your way pretty far in the tag team tournament. Hey, man.
Yeah, you know, me and Ryan Howe.
You and Ryan Howe and I, first of all. Now, you got there and you had the tag titles in your hands, but once again, you let it slip through like water. You had a shot at the heavyweight title. You had a shot at the tag team title. And then Saturday, just this last Saturday, you sold everybody in here that you were going to win the Rumble, become champion. And once again, you fell short.
You know what, Ronnie? I did fail. I did fail, but you know what? That's coming a lot from a guy who has never achieved anything in OVW except for running his mouth. And let me tell you something. I might fail and I might fall, but every time I fall, I'm gonna get my ass right back up because these people depend on me. Louisville depends on me, and I won't let some sucker like you tell me that I suck and that I'm a failure.
All right, so Reverend Ronnie Roberts might have bitten off a little more than he could chew, upsetting the bro god Dustin Jackson. Not a great way to debut the good word with Reverend Ronnie Roberts. But the night was far from over. We had the re-debut, if you will, of the Iron Lion?
The Indian Lion, the Iron Lion's Luscious Lawrence. By the way, speaking of Reverend Ronnie, don't think that I didn't see you put an IOU in the collection plate.
I'll get him. I'll get him when I get him. He knows it. He knows that I'm good for it. The Indian Lion, Mahabali Shera, re-debuts here in OVW and made quick work of OVW newcomer Coda Jacobs. No time at all. Check it out.
I'm here to prove that, and good luck, Coda Jacobs. I think he might be using you as an example.
What he said, anybody can come out here. I don't think you're going to anybody.
Anybody's pretty specific.
Actually, it's very vague.
It's both.
I mean, Coda Jacobs is just here to make wrestling great again, but oh no!
Oh, sky high! And Coda Jacobs up, Coda Jacobs down. Whoa, and that is it! Very impressive win by Mahabali Shera, but that wasn't the end of the impressive wins that night. New OVW heavyweight champion Omar Amir was also in action, and his power, speed, agility was on display. He was super duper impressive. Why don't you check it out right now?
And a big Iron Bear hug.
Ooh, slapping right on that bear paw and acting like a target on Tom Coffey's chest. Omar Amir in firm control here. Huge clothesline. Thunderous impact from that clothesline, and another one. It's a storm in here.
He's got the big man reeling.
No way!
Oh my gosh!
Whoa. Now, on the Iron Bear, who again, no slouch.
Look at the power, look at this!
Island time! Omar Amir dominating Tom Coffey. That's got to be it.
Your winner, the OVW Heavyweight Champion, Omar Amir!
Omar Amir, impressive in his first contest since winning the OVW Heavyweight Championship, making quick work and establishing his power and his presence. Huge things in the future for Omar Amir. But up next, my interview with Lilith Grimm. And I'm going to get down to the whole demon business and see what that's all about.
Yeah, but you get down to, you don't hear that. You're just not going to acknowledge that's probably a broken AC. Or
this building is
left
old.
The refrigerator door up. You know what? You enjoy your interview, buddy.
I mean, I get it's an old building, but why does it sound like a heartbeat? What's that all about?
Attention timeshare owners. This is an urgent consumer alert from the Timeshare Exit Hotline, a national company specializing in helping consumers legally get out of their expensive timeshare contracts. We're offering you a way to legally get rid of your timeshare. So if you're fed up with the maintenance fees that keep on coming and want to learn if you can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently, call today. Even if you've tried before and were unsuccessful in getting rid of your timeshare, call today and see if we can help. We offer a complete 100% unconditional client satisfaction guarantee. Make this completely free call and learn how we can help you legally put an end to your timeshare nightmare once and for all. You have nothing to lose, so call right now to qualify and receive a free consultation. You can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently, but you've got to call now. Call the number on your screen today. It's a free call.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lilith Grimm. Now, Lilith, some people have called you a demon. I don't necessarily believe in demons, but I will say what you've got going on is super intimidating. Don't get me wrong. You've been in OVW here for a little while and you've been intimidating people left and right. What's your goal here in OVW?
You don't believe in demons? I'm right in front of you. How are you going to say that you don't believe in me when I'm tangibly right here, close enough to touch you?
Well, let's hope that you wouldn't go so far as to touch me. Anyways, you've been running roughshod over the women's division here in OVW for a while. Now, is a demon the type to care for winning championships, or are you just looking to destroy everything in your path?
I fail to see how those are two different things. Of course, I want to win championships. Winning is all that matters. And on my path to winning, I get to hurt people and break people and rip them apart. So yes, winning is important, and so is destroying.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense once you put it that way. I get it. I'm starting to understand you a little more now. I feel like there's a bit of a closeness maybe between you and I. Maybe we could work on a couple things as far as maybe punching up the positivity a little bit. Seem to be a little too dark for, but I feel like over time our friendship could grow to such a way, and I mean, it's great things for you if you just, up the positivity a little bit. Eh?
Up the positivity? I hail from the black abyss. I hail from the dark, crushing underneath. I hail from where there is only pain. There is no bright side. There is no positivity. There is only pain.
Now, speaking of pain, Hollywood Hayley J might have inflicted a little pain on the demon Lilith Grimm with her patented sock of rocks, which I'm a big fan of. Very inventive, that Hollywood Hayley J, and she's got great things in her future. You got a couple positive things you might be able to say about Hollywood Hayley J.
Positive things about Hollywood J. I can say one positive thing, and that is that I am positive that I'm going to hurt her. She thinks that she can just take me down with a sock of rocks. I will take what she has done to me and give it back 3 times over.
Now, Hollywood, I don't know if you're watching, but you might want to take that into consideration. She seems pretty upset. I'll call her later and warn her of the impending doom that's coming from the demon. You're shaking now. What do I make of that?
You don't need to warn her. She already knows what she did. She already knows what is coming from her. And that is the demon, Lilith Grimm.
Okay, look, this interview has been fantastic, and I sincerely appreciate your time, and you've been, for a demon, you've been a real treat and a pleasure to interview. But, I mean, Hollywood obviously has the upper hand, and the demons aren't real or anything like that. So, again, catering is in the back. It's all set up ready for you. I don't know how that works with your mouth the way that it is and all that. Wait. What did you do?
OVW is getting bigger and better in the year 2021, and we want you to be a part of it. That's right, fans, come on back to see our weekly TV taping Tuesday nights at the legendary Davis Arena, 4400 Shepherdsville Road. Limited capacity and masks are required, but get your tickets in advance. OVWrestling.com. You don't want to miss out on the weekly live TV at the Davis Arena. And if you can't be there live with us on Tuesday nights, make sure you're following us on all our different platforms, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Follow us there. Check us out on all the different streaming platforms. We're on all over the world. And keep up with us and keep that chatter going. Let everybody know OVW is going to be bigger than it's ever been in the year 2021. You've heard some news stories coming out, and we're really excited about what is to come. Keep it here. OVW, as always, the future is now. Our number one priority in life is the protection of our loved ones and ourselves. We at Comprehensive Health and Wellness are here to help. During these challenging and uncertain times, Comprehensive Health and Wellness can supply you with the personal protection equipment you need for you and your loved ones to feel more secure. Go to chw.care or call 800-963-7066 to get yours today. That's chw.care or 800-963-7066. Have you ever had the dream of being a part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment? Take action and make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, Ohio Valley Wrestling, the birthplace of legends such as John Cena, Batista, Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes, The Miz, and many, many more. Will you be the next name to be added to that impressive list? Go to ASWA Live now for more information. Learn the right way.
They're all there.
Oh, they're all three there. They're all so gross.
Oh, shoot, Jesus.
Well, you got to think of the moneymakers there.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, guys. Welcome back to OVW Overdrive. We're not going to look at Steve Zippel's rest of the show, I promise. We have some more action for you. Oh, that's some Freddy Krueger stuff. Okay. You know what? Put some ointment on it. Speaking of ointment, the LOB. The LOB is mad. The LOB is frustrated. The LOB is on a mission. We saw earlier that Jesse Goddard and Tony Gunn are both in their sights. They have a big red circle on them, and LOB is about to pull the trigger. We don't know when, but we know what's going to happen, according to Josh Ashcraft. So anybody that stands in the LOB's way is clearly destined for some brutality. No exception. We have the LOB facing off against KTD and Cove. Can they survive? Let's go ringside and find out.
Brian, I can't feel my pulse.
Your what?
My pulse.
Your what? I could hear you fine the entire time. I just messed with you. See, demons are
The following is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Josh Ashcraft, Big Zo, and Steve Michaels.
The legacy has arrived.
It's time to get brutal. Josh Ashcraft with part of the legacy of brutality. Steve Michaels, Big So in the house, ready to go to battle on Overdrive.
I would like to say that this is the biggest half of the LOB, but it's kind of hard to say because every guy in the LOB is huge.
Every half of the LOB is huge. What are you talking about, Cordage?
And their opponent, Car Daniel, Demolition Done, and Ashton Cove.
Here come two of the guys that have some of the biggest hearts in all of OVW. We're talking about Action Ashton Cove and Car Daniel, Demolition Done.
Well, you can take heart all you want. I'm going to take the two big, huge guys in the ring for the win because sometimes heart's not going to beat brute force.
I can't deny that, but we will see because these guys have been picking up big wins lately, and we will see if Ashton Cove and Dunn can get the win here. But hey, look at this on the other side of the ring. It looks like Josh Ashcraft has done a nice job repairing whatever wounds. See, look at the hug there between the big Chicago Bear hug and Big Zo because Nightmare Rumble. Steve Michaels got a little overzealous, threw out Zoe out of the Rumble.
Hey, but so listen, it's the price is doing business. At the end of the day, these two guys are brothers. You know, it's every man for himself in the Rumble. He did what he had to do. They're back on the same page. That's why Josh Ashcraft is good at what he does, because it's about being a cohesive unit.
Well, we'll see.
Why are you living in the past, Cornish?
I will see how they will be able to perform as a unit here.
Look at that big high kick from Zoe. Missed it.
Done. Oh!
That's not where he wants to be right now in that corner.
No, man. If he could. Oh,
Look
my
out.
gosh. Oh. No, if the corner's on one side of you, you don't want the big Chicago Bear hug on the other.
You know, KTD, what he's going to have to do, because he's going to have to get these guys off their feet and down on the ground, and he's going to have to go for the ground and pound. There's going to be no way he's going to be able to throw punches and match strength with these two guys.
No way. You get him down on the ground, though, you're the same size. You're not a big bear against Cardaniel.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
All right, another tag. Quick tags from the LOB. They're used to it. They've teamed together.
Oof, big forearm.
For many, many years, and they understand. And with Josh Ashcraft on the outside, quick tags and powerful moves, just like this one here. Whoa, wait a minute.
Look out, though. Tag.
Maybe not.
Here comes Ashton Cove in. Big Zoe catches that leg. Look at those kicks. Big Zoe, for a big guy, he's agile in the ring.
Yes, he is.
Look at this. Oh. Wow.
Even the Letterman's is not going to protect you from that, Ashton Cove. My goodness. Oh!
And can I just say, ever since Ashton Cove has had that Letterman's jacket, he's just ruined it. Ruined Tony Bizzo's jacket. Look at
that. Talk about agility.
Man.
Bam. Oh! This is some old school Zoe right there.
Just tossing him around like a rag doll right now.
Here comes
Ashcraft saying, you made the mistake signing the contract, bro.
And here comes the big man of the team. Again, can you believe we're saying with Zoe going out, we're talking about the big man of the team coming in. Unbelievable.
If you've never seen Steve Michaels in person at a Davis Arena show, you need to come and see this. This guy is just big and brutal and nasty.
He's a walking mountain. Maybe Cove was.
Look at this. Oh,
you know, Cove might have been on fire, and I think Steve Michaels was just trying to put him out with his boot.
Yeah,
that's what was happening right now.
What is that, a size 14?
He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. Okay,
Cardaniel trying to rally the crowd here to get behind Ashton Cove.
Here comes another quick tag from the LOB, and what's
happening
doing?
is Steve Michaels has him high up in the air, throws him down to the canvas. Here comes and a big leg drop.
That's close to 400 pounds down across the throat.
Look at this.
Hockey pin here, but
2 count. Oh, kicks out at 2.
Apparently hasn't done enough to keep the shoulders down. You can't just pin the man like that.
Have you seen Zoe's legs? They're like the size of tree trunks.
Oh.
You get all that coming down on your chest, that's going to knock the air and the spleen right out of you.
Well, you can see Ashton Cove sucking wind right now, trying to get the air back into his body. And look at this. He is just trying to wear out the big man.
He's trying to get any kind of offense he can at this point. He is struggling. He's got to get that tag.
And you know, as I've always said, if all else fails, run.
Well, he may have to. That might be the only option.
Hey, he's not going anywhere right now.
This isn't going to end well.
No.
Look out.
Oh! He got the boot up.
Up to the second turnbuckle. Here comes Ashton Cove. And here comes the strength.
Oh, he got that tag. He said, I'm done with this.
Big clap to the ear. Both.
But here comes Zoe.
Both men in now. Just takes Cardaniel right out of the equation.
Strategy is out the window now for Dunn and Cove.
It's survival at this point.
That is it. Oh, my God.
I mean, literally, they have brutal in part of their name, Eric.
Yeah, and that is no lie. Oh, Dunn is just screaming in pain.
Referee Dewey Larson has absolutely lost control of this thing. They're doing what they want to do.
Hold. Look at this.
Look out.
To the mat.
Good night.
Here comes Cove back in. But no.
That's it. Ashton Cove tried to come in for the save. Couldn't
and
get it
your
done.
winners from the LOB, Steve Michaels and Big Zoe.
Well, it looks like everything is patched up. The master, Josh Ashcraft, has got his family back on the same page again. And you know they're looking for more gold. They already picked up some new gold recently at the Rush Division champion, Isaiah. You think these guys are going back for the tag titles?
Of course they are. Of course they want the tag titles back. And something tells me they're not going to stop until they get them.
Legacy of Brutality back on the winning ways, back together again with Josh Ashcraft in tow. We'll get back to the guys on Overdrive.
Want more bang for your buck? Well, so do I at OVWWrestlingNetwork.com. It's only $4.99 a month. In between excitement, me too. OVWWrestlingNetwork.com is only $4.99 a month. You get that incredible value. She cost me $17 million and I loved it. Want a real value? OVWWrestlingNetwork.com. It's only $4.99. That's a price so low. Well, it's insane.
I didn't know some Medicare Advantage plans may pay for dental visits. Did you?
I didn't know some Medicare Advantage plans may pay for transportation to my doctor. Did you?
I didn't know some Medicare Advantage plans may pay to have my prescriptions delivered directly to my home. Did you?
These and more are important benefits some Medicare Advantage plans may give you. So if you're eligible for Medicare, call us right now because you could enroll in a plan with some amazing additional benefits. Call now.
Okay, so let's say, theoretically, the demons existed.
Theoretically.
Now you're good friends with the good Reverend Ronnie Roberts.
Triple R superstar.
What do I need to do? Is there some sort of an incantations or some sort of like a holy juice that I will throw into the air?
Oh, sure. Okay.
Perhaps a garlic clove?
Sure, yeah, you know what? I can help you with this. What you're going to want to do, put peanut butter on all your doorknobs. That way they can't get in, so they'll get
Okay, all
so
right,
that's first thing
I'm going to make
do.
note of that. That sounds good because of the
And the second thing you
peanut
want to
allergies.
do, you're going to take everything out, like the most gross local dumpster you can find. You put that in the oven, crank that oven up as high as you can, because the smell, demons don't like smells. That's a thing.
Yeah, it smells like the sulfur that I made earlier.
That's exactly.
Yeah,
that's
right.
See,
Smart. Okay, I'm making notes. Smart man.
So, okay, I'm going to give Steve a few more tips on how to handle demons. While I do that, why don't we go ahead and go ringside for our main event. Dustin Jackson is taking on Brandon Espinoza in some fantastic one-on-one action. We'll be right back after the match. Okay, so also what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pour salt, not in front of your doorstop. That's what other people think. You put it all on your bed. Just fill it up. If you don't wake up like you just stepped on a beach, you did it wrong.
Sounds good.
That's right.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Brandon Espinoza.
We are back on Overdrive with some more high-flying, non-stop action. AJ McKay alongside Eric Cornish with SB, Brandon Espinoza in the house.
The veteran of OVW. We saw him in the Nightmare Rumble doing some damage. He was the first out on the Rumble, but you know he's not a happy guy.
No, not tonight. He's looking for some revenge or some retribution, if you will. He is fired up tonight. This is going to be interesting.
And his opponent, Dustin Jackson.
Here he comes, Dustin Jackson, the winner of 2020's Most Beloved in OVW, and this crowd absolutely loves Dustin Jackson.
A huge fan favorite here in OVW. Couldn't get it done, though, Eric, at the Rumble. This kid has worked so hard, been fighting for so long, trying to get to the top of the mountain. At the end of the day, he just couldn't get it done, but that's not going to stop Dustin Jackson. Something tells me he's got gold on his mind this year.
Eric Cornish, AJ McKay along ringside here, and of course we got Dustin Jackson, Brandon Espinoza, both of these guys in the Nightmare Rumble. Neither one of them was able to win, but of course, as we said last week, there can be only one, and that one was Omar Amir.
It sure was, man. I tell you, what a big night for Omar.
You know, Dustin Jackson would have loved to be the one to come out, you know, especially coming out second to last in the Nightmare Rumble. Well, look at this. Some nice work there by Dustin Jackson to get back in his own arm wrench. But, you know, like I said, coming in second to last, you know Dustin thought he had the big advantage. You thought he was going to come out as the winner of that Rumble, and you could see the look on his face when he went out, just the disappointment.
Well, all you got to do, all you can do at this point is you regroup, you move forward, and what a great opportunity for him to face a veteran like Brandon Espinosa tonight. This is just a great match for him to be able to hone his craft. Wow!
Goodness.
To hone his craft, master his skills, and continue to work his way up that mountain. That's all you can do. Keep pushing forward. Leapfrog over into the ropes now. Big shoulder block takes him down.
You know, Espinosa had it scouted, but yeah, Dustin's been doing his homework as well. Look at
that.
Nice drop
kick. Echo that through the entire arena. Solid drop kick.
Excellent. One of the best drop kicks I've seen in OVW. And now Dustin, here he goes. Asking for the crowd to spell out bro.
Look out. Oh. Man. Gotta hand it to Dustin. He's, you know, this kid, high flying and amazing to watch in the ring. But Espinosa catches him there. Hard in the corner. Look at that.
Gosh.
Oh,
nice move.
Look out now. Here comes Espinosa. In for the cover.
This could be it.
1, 2. Just a 2 count there.
Look at Espinosa. He's built like a fire hydrant, but man, can he move in there? I mean, he really can. He's just low to the ground. He's got that thick frame, but he has got some agility.
Sometimes having that lower center of gravity works to your advantage, especially when you have a height difference and a size difference from Dustin Jackson. Big back elbow now. Dustin's got to get out of that corner. Referee Dave Harmon's got to get in there and break it up. He's got a 5 count there, giving him a little leeway there. Espinosa definitely working that 5 count.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
He's a veteran. He understands. He knows you got to the count of 5, and he's going to use every bit of it to get his advantage. Oh, look at this. Dustin Jackson fires back. Listen to this crowd. It's like having somebody in your corner, having a whole bunch of people in your corner here with Dustin Jackson. That's why he was voted most beloved of 2020.
Into the ropes now. Here comes Brandon Espinosa. Look at that flying crossbody.
Stopped him right in his tracks. Look at this. 1, 2.
You're not going to pin Dustin Jackson just by covering one leg. You got to get in there and cinch him up good. Definitely a huge crowd favorite is Dustin Jackson, though. The crowd is always behind Dustin, and you got to think that works to his advantage because, you know, they give him that extra oomph that he needs. Dave Harmon in there tight, making sure it's not a choke.
But you can see the pain on Dustin's face here.
Yeah, he's trying to get better position there.
He's kind of gotten under the chin. Oh, look at that.
Handful of hair.
Now Harmon sees that hair pull. He's going to have to admonish him a little bit. He does that too much more, he's going to get disqualified. Oh! Drops a knee to the face, does Espinosa. It not even shoulders.
2 count.
Just making sure that he is not trying to choke him here. If he gets that elbow down under the chin and on the throat,
it's tight,
that is illegal.
It's tight. It's close up in there. Dave Harmon in good position now to make sure that...
Look at this, Dustin looking for the crowd, getting behind him once again. Firing back on Espinosa.
Big rights. Oh, look, handful of tights.
Oh,
good Lord. Has him down. 1, 2.
Oh, I
wow.
thought he had him there.
I thought that was over.
Dustin Jackson, you could tell he was going to hit that rope, look for that Jackson Express, and Espinosa just grabbed the tights and brought him right back in. Very intelligent man. And right
keeping him down on that mat. Look at him. You know,
this is Espinosa's game right here, as we talked about. He's got that agility and high flying, but he'd rather have his opponent right here where he's at, right in the middle of the ring, grinding him down.
You can see Dustin just gasping for air, trying to get that air in. You can see his chest expanding and trying to suck that air in. If you can't breathe, you can't fight, Eric.
That's for sure.
Oh, man. Dustin mounting some offense here up to the second turnbuckle, jumps over the top. Big clothesline takes Espinosa off his feet. Another big clothesline.
Oh, this crowd is coming up behind Dustin Jackson. They want to see him pick up this win and get that momentum back after that loss at the Rumble.
Oh, man, look at this, and a big bulldog. Yep, got it.
He can't worry about what the crowd's thinking now. He needs to get that pin.
Just a 2 count there. Referee Dave Harmon is reiterating that's just a 2 count. Dustin's got to stay on him. He's giving Espinosa too much time here, Eric. He's got to stay on him and cinch in that pin.
Oh, wait.
Espinosa drops behind. Look out. Misses with a kick.
Oh, look at this. Big scoop slam and a Michinoku driver. Oh,
just another 2 count.
I thought he had him.
Close.
Dustin thought he had him too. Look at his face. He's pleading with Dave Harmon. He said, was that only 2?
Man, he is wasting too much time here arguing with the referee. You've got to finish him off if you want the win.
Here comes again. Over the top. Look out.
Drops down. Look, Espinosa's thinking he's outsmarted him here. Kick to the face. Look out. Here's where Dustin Jackson excels. High up in the air to the top rope. Watch this.
Derby City dive.
My word. Cover him. 2, 3. That's it.
And your winner, Dustin Jackson.
Back on the winning ways, Dustin Jackson. As he said all along, he wants to make everybody here proud in OVW. I know we're proud of him. I just want him to be proud of himself.
Well, speak for yourself. I'm just saying the kid's got a lot of potential, but he's got to fight his way back up to the top of the mountain at this point.
Dustin Jackson, the win here on Overdrive.
Right, so as far as hauntings are concerned, is that something that I need to report to my insurance carrier?
You're going to want to contact the CDC and the local health department just to figure out if there's any sort of ointments or any sort of medications you should be taking. I mean, honestly, contact your insurance provider. Depending on your carrier, your rates are going to skyrocket. Having a demon with you in the car, what color's your car?
Black.
Oh, God, sell your car. You know what? Better yet, burn it. That's how you're going to get rid of it. We'll go ahead and, we'll burn your car now. Speaking of burn your car, what a match, am I right? I mean, Dustin Jackson just absolutely impressive against Brandon Espinosa, who's no slouch.
Not quite a car burner. Some would say that it's a barn burner, and that was a terrible joke.
I appreciated it.
Yeah, it was for him.
It got us from A to B.
Big win by Dustin Jackson.
Are you asking me?
Question mark?
You've had a big night. Dustin Jackson did win, and he was very impressive. Dustin is on his way up. We know Dustin has his eyes on that OVW Heavyweight Championship. Maybe 2021 is his year. But speaking of time, it's our time to go. But thank you so much for joining us on this episode of OVW Overdrive. We hope you've enjoyed it. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself.
I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. Or ever again, I think.
Let's go get some peanut butter for your doorknobs.
Smart. Let's do that.
We'll see you next week, folks.
And salt for the bed.
Salt. You got to salt up your bed.
Got to salt the bed.
Put salt in your bed.
Have you ever had the dream of being a part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment? Take action and make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, Ohio Valley Wrestling, the birthplace of legends such as John Cena, Batista, Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes, The Miz, and many, many more. Will you be the next name to be added to that impressive list? Go to ASWA Live now for more information. Learn the right way.